Hey guys, welcome to a midweek stream with Skye and Picture Perfect.
Hey guys!
And we are playing a little game called Gunsmith. And if you haven't heard of Gunsmith, A, I'm not surprised, and B, oh, you're gonna want to find out more because it's pretty freaking awesome. When I first was sent the game and looked at it, and I watched like the trailer and some stuff, and I was really kind of meh. It's kind of production stuff with like a set of production lines and whatever, which I kind of like, but didn't look all that. So eventually I got around to playing it, and oh my god, it's really really good. I was really really surprised. Okay, so let's get things started off with me asking you a question. I'm gonna let you guys decide. Do you want me to start a new game and show you like from scratch, or do you want me to jump into a factory that I've already built and take it like on from wherever I left off? So new or what? New or old? Just like new or old. So the new game would be just like starting absolutely from scratch, and old would be like continue from my last save and there you go. Interactivity. Interactivity at work.
And we have a super chat.
We do. Do you want to read it out?
Michael Cretchy?
Michael Cretchy, yeah.
50, I don't know. I'm guessing something from Czech Republic, given the comment.
Yeah.
Guess what? Super chat is finally in Czech Republic. Yay!
Checky things.
Yeah, Czechy. I like that. Czechy
So
things.
50 checky things.
That's going to be what that's called now.
Hey Michael, how you doing? Long time supporter of the channel, Michael. So what's the view? What's the
Lots of news. I'm just scrolling up to keep track. Yeah, new news. Start over. New. Definitely new. The news have it.
The news do have it, don't they? All right,
They do.
we'll start a new game. So, Gunsmith, what's it about? Basically, international arms dealing. That sounds like a good idea for a game, doesn't it? Yeah. So, new game, right? You could choose a difficulty level. We're going to start on normal. I could probably get away with starting on hard, but I'll start on normal because I can do the research maybe a little bit faster. Yeah, we'll see. And then you can choose from like a bunch of different targets or like scenarios. So you can have the road to riches, and your goal is just to accumulate $100 million. And have frickin' frickin' sharks with frickin' laser beams on their heads. Or you can go for like what's this Iron Age? So you've got to manufacture and sell certain amounts of stuff, and yeah, like there's all kinds of different scenarios. And down the bottom, we've got a sandbox mode. Yay! There was much rejoicing. So we'll just like it. To be honest, doesn't really matter. We'll go. We'll take the road to riches. Why not? So, hooray! Then we have to pick what country we want to start in. And we've got a nice rotating globe. Let's see, where should we start? Should we start in the US? We can start in the US, the UK, Russia. What is that? Is that China? I don't even know. Yes, China. Oh dear. Apparently Australia doesn't have any weapons manufacturing. Oh well, shame. Poor guys. All right. So we'll start in the United States. Good old United States. Hooray!
We have another super chat.
Do we? It's gonna have to wait because there's a bit of talking.
I know this has taken longer than expected, but I'm happy to tell you that we've started to conclude your father's estate. I've sent you the keys for a small factory that you've inherited. Use the front door with the padlock. Unfortunately, there's not a lot left. Much of it was reclaimed by creditors after he passed away.
And here we are in our little factory that we've inherited. But, you know, to be absolutely honest, it's not so little. It's a pretty big factory. So, and look, we've just got this little bit of rubbish down here. Now, there is a tutorial, but I'm not going to go through that because I've played through it before. And I kind of sort of know what I'm doing, ish. Am I sure I want to close it? Yes, I am. There we go. All right. So, we've got a couple of super chats. Go on, read them out.
Okay, so the first one was Bradley Horner with £2 Great British pounds. I'm back. So happy to catch Skye live.
Good to have you here. Oh, look, Sam's here. Hi, Sam.
Hey, Sam. And Alex Barton is here. Hey, Alex.
Troublemaker.
Alex Barton with 5 Great British pounds. This isn't about being pro-war. This is about being pro-money.
Absolutely right. And somebody reminded me of a great quote from the film, the Nicolas Cage film, Lords of War, where he plays an arms dealer, and he says there are, I don't know, like 50 million or whatever it is weapons in the world, which is enough to arm 1 out of every 12 people. So the question is, how do we arm the other 11? I love that. Go on, one more.
James Beginner with one.
No, it's not beginner.
Oh, am I reading that wrong?
Yeah.
It's too many N's.
James Benninger.
Benninger. James Benninger, sorry. With $1 and 99 cents. Thanks for playing this.
Cool. Read them out faster. Corpse Hatch. $2.22. Always wear proper PPE when working in a factory. Nah. Walk around naked. It's much more exciting. See if things get caught in things.
Oh.
Especially like these conveyor belts. You could have a nice accident there. Right. So, our objective. Now, there's no pausing in this game. I'll point out, and there's no speeds. It just runs, right? And I actually kind of like that because, like we start off with 125,000, but the clock's ticking. And we've got to pay for our utilities. Like, here's our utilities over here. We've got our electricity and gas and water. And we'll have to extend those facilities. And over here is some machinery that's left over. And we're going to use this to create a production line to manufacture. The only thing that we can manufacture at the moment, if we go to our cookbook, this contains the recipes of things that we can make, and we start off only able to make camo gloves, so we're going to start with that. But first thing I'm going to do, actually, before I set that line up, is I'm going to go into research, and I'm going to start my research going. It's really important to get into your research early and start like cranking it out. So what we're going to do, first of all, you need to decide how much of your budget you're going to allocate to research. So we will go for, I think we'll be fairly modest. We'll just have like 1%. Oh, here we go. Workers are excited. Things look bright. The future promising. The factory is starting to shape up and the horizon is expanding. We haven't done anything yet. Well, the workers are obviously very easily pleased. They're like, yay, there's no work. Awesome. We can sit around doing nothing. Right, in fact, we've got no workers at the moment, so that's nonsense. Right. What the hell? Right, so we're setting up this. Now, we need to start accruing research points, which we can then spend. But it's not as simple as, like, get a bunch of points and then, like, research stuff. Just, like, click through and go, yeah, I'll have that. You've actually then got, like, you get the points for it, then you've got to research it. So, probably the first thing we're going to research is the flow splitter. This will allow us to split our conveyor lines into two, and that's going to be really important for efficiencies, as I will explain in a minute. So, but in order to get this costs 35 research points. So in actual fact, I'm going to crank that up to 2% because I want to get this ASAP. And but it still takes me like a day. So I've got to get the points, and then it takes me a day to research it, and it costs me $5,000 as well. So you've got to be kind of careful about how much you put into research, because I mean we're going to be okay, because like with 125,000 it's fine. But now this I'm going to wait for that research, because I'm going to try and set this line up maybe a little bit differently. And I'll talk to you first about the market. So, the market. This is where you buy and sell stuff that you use in your manufacturing processes. And at the moment, the only things we can buy are fabric sheets and plastic blocks. Now, currently, we've got 20 of each, which is not very, like, really not very much. So, let's see. The average buy prices for these are $2 each. So, fabric sheets are okay. Plastic blocks are, like, expensive at the moment. So, I'm going to set up some automation rules. I'm going to say the item... So, fabric sheets, I'm going to say buy 500 if the item price is greater than... No. I'm just going to do it this way. I'm going to say if the amount that we've got in stock is less than or equal to 500, then just buy 500 more, right? So this will mean that we always keep around about 1,000 in stock. You know, I might even drop that down to like 250. I'm going to drop it down to like 250. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Today, an intimidating fella came to the factory. He was escorted by 2 heavy bodyguards, probably armed. They wanted high-quality military gear. They didn't care about licenses, legal matters, or any of the sort. They only want quality products. They're willing to pay as much as needed. No questions asked. They bought an offering as a sign of good intentions. And if we accept this, they'll give us a bit of extra cash, which is kind of nice. This is our first black market client, Torpheus, he goes by the name of. So yeah, we'll accept that. Good. Do business with us, and you won't regret it. That's what we like. Cool. Oh, look, our money just went up. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. So fabric sheets, I'm going to say. So if we've got buy 250, if we've got less than 250 in stock. Right, so that means we're always going to be between 250 and 500. Okay, awesome. Save that rule. But I'm then going to set up another rule for fabric sheets. So set up another rule, and I'm going to say fabric sheets. If we have less than 500, well, and actually I'm going to say if we've got less than 5,000, then buy 5,000. Yeah. So I'm going to say buy 5,000 if we have an item quantity less than or equal to 5,000. So if we've got less than 5,000, then buy 5,000. But I'm going to add another rule. And I'm going to say if the item price is less than or equal to 2, which is the average buy price. So if it's cheap, buy a load. If it's expensive, then just top up a little bit. Get it? Right. I'm going to set up the same rules for plastic. So plastic block, 250 by 250 if we've got less than or equal to 250. And item plastic block buy 5,000 if we've got less than or equal to 5,000. I didn't want to do that. Where are we? Edit that one. There we go. And the item price is less than or equal to 2. There we go. All right, cool.
We have super chats to catch up on.
Woohoo! Do we? Do you have lots?
We do. We have 3.
We have how many?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Guys, we've got 3. We've got 3 to catch up on. Go for it. Read them out.
Wolf Eyes, £4 British, Thank you for making me laugh in my darkest year.
Aww.
Isn't that lovely?
Happy to be there for you, pal. If you can't bring a smile to somebody's face, probably a doctor or a politician or something.
Wondered where you were going with that for a
I did wonder myself.
moment. James Benninger again.
Yeah.
$1.99.
Woohoo!
Can't seem to change the amount, so here's another.
Cool.
And Lars, 20 Swedish krona. What will be the first bonehead move Skye does?
It's a good question. I have no idea personally. Okay, I need to put down now in order for those automatic rules to work, right? I have to put down where is it? It's this thing, the market station. So let's put a market. Now where am I going to put this? I don't know. I kind of feel like giving this guy his own little office or something, but yeah, you know what? I might just put him over here. Give him like a mini. Oh, I can't put it in there. It's got to be on. It's got to be on the shop floor. Oh, all right then. Stupid game. All right. So let's put you. I don't know. Over here will do. Let's flip you around and just pop you over there. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Okay, so now that we've got that, I think I've got to employ a market manager. There we go. Costs me 3,000, and it costs me 300 a day. But it means that all that stuff will be automated, and I don't have to worry about it, which will be very nice. So recruit him. And now we should probably see, if I go to resources, that depending on where the market is at the moment, once this guy gets here, is he going to show up? Oi! Oh, there he is. Ah, look, he's like... It's a bit weird, actually. But he's going to get here, and hopefully he'll start doing his blooming job. Buy some stuff, Baldy. I'm in a bit of a funny mood tonight, guys, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure you want to insult these people if they're like a little bit dodgy.
They work for me. I'm Dr. Evil in this scenario. I'm doing what the hell I want.
Okay.
Alright, so, anyway. Right, so let's think about setting this lineup. Let's have a look at, how's the research doing? Did I not choose? I didn't say. I didn't actually click on start research. What a great start, you frickin' idiot. Alright, so now I've got to wait for that, but it doesn't take too long for it to happen. I'd really like to see him actually buy this bloomin' stuff. Where's the market? Automation rules. Oh, I didn't activate. So, see? This is the thing. Their first... Oh, here we go. We got the first order from our black market guy. A man working for the intense individual, Mr. Werner, came today with a list of products. He says they wanted fast delivery. He wants 500 camo gloves. Yeah, all right. We'll accept that order. And I'm going to switch on automation now, because I forgot to switch it on before, because I'm an idiot. And then, hopefully, we should see this guy actually do his job and buy some blooming resources. You're going to buy something? Buy it. Buy it now, damn you. He doesn't want it. Here we go. Hooray! So we've bought 5,000 plastic blocks. So the price on the market currently must be 2 or lower. And look, there you go. We've bought it at 2. Now the fabric sheets, the price on that has gone up to 3. Well, it was 2 when we looked at it before, but it's now 3. So... yeah, so we've bought 250 and we won't buy any more unless we can buy it at a decent price. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that feature of the game. Alright, so how long have I got to wait for this research? It'll be a little while. Okay, so let me run you through like what we need to do. So here's our cookbook for camo gloves. And this is the recipe. So we need to take plastic blocks, heat them up in a heater, and then feed them through a plastic former to create plastic fittings. Meantime, we need to take fabric sheets, pass them through a cutting machine to create fabric gloves. Then we put the fabric gloves and the plastic fittings into a merging machine, which produces the camo gloves, which then need to be stitched and then boxed up and shipped out, right? So it's like there's a fair, this is the simplest recipe, right? So it's like you wait till you get into like ammunition and stuff. The recipes are freaking crazy complicated. But that's not where the fun is, right? But like basically we've almost got everything we need right here. So the things that we'd need to add, well, like to complete this line, all I'd need to do is move that over there, flip that around, put that in there, and then I need to add a dispenser. So I'd need to put in a dispenser, which costs me 1,000. A dispenser there, right? And the idea would be that we tell this to output plastic blocks, which would then go through this heater and then go into this plastic former, where we would tell it to produce plastic fittings. And then it would the fabric sheets would come out of this one and go into this cutter, and we'd tell it to build to make fabric gloves. And then those two things would go into the merging machine, and then they come out of the merging machine, they get sewed in the sewing machine, and then, oh, there's the flow splitter, hooray! And then we go into this machine, and out it comes at the end, right? But we're not going to do that. What am I going to do instead? The first thing I'm going to do is go to the research and get my next bit of research queued up. So you can see I've already got like 230 research points queued up. So I'm going to drop this back down to 1% again. And we'll get some more research queued up. I am going to get the recycle bin queued up. Get access to the recycle bin. This is a way of getting stuff back into your inventory. If you've got, like, if you've dropped stuff around the place. So, for example, there's a bit of spillage over here, right? These are, I think these are plastic blocks, and you've got a hoovering tool. Oh yeah, there's some plastic blocks and there's some fabric sheets, and we can just hoover those up, and they go into our stocks. Hooray! So yeah, so if you get stuff to go into a recycle bin, it just goes back into your general inventory. Now, I think rather than doing a single line like this, what I want to do is set up like sub-assembly lines. Okay, and I'll show you for why. This machine here, this dispenser, if I set this to plastic blocks, for example, you'll see that the output speed for plastic blocks is 1 every second. Okay, so this is going to be outputting 1 a second. But this cutter, if it was set up for fabric gloves, this needs 1 fabric sheet, and it crafts 5 gloves in 2 seconds. So in actual fact, we only need 1 every 2 seconds. So what's going to happen is the sheets are going to come out of here 1 a second, go into here, and they'll just be stored up, and we'll find that after a while we've got loads and loads of fabric sheets in here, which we then need to send back to our inventory by clicking on this button, which is a manual process, and it's a pain and it's not good. Right. The other issue is, so that's one balancing issue we've got to address. The second balancing issue is the fact that this produces 5 gloves every 2 seconds, but the output speed of this machine is 1 item every half a second, which means that if we supplied 1 fabric sheet every 2 seconds, we'd only get 4 gloves coming out in that 2 seconds. So we'd actually find that we built up a surplus of fabric gloves that were stuck in this machine that couldn't get out, right? So what we're going to do is do it slightly differently. I didn't want the help screen. I don't know why that's come up. Go away. Thank you. And where am I going to do this? I'm going to do this down here. Yeah, I suppose I'm going to do this down here. So let's move some stuff kind of out of the way, maybe. Let's get you moved out of the way.
While you're doing that, you have a super chat.
Oh, read it out.
Alex Barton, £2. Never cross flows, Skye. Never cross flows.
Don't cross the flows. You're giggling, picture, but you don't know what movie that's from, do you?
Oh, do you have to do that?
I kind of do.
Can you just like...
Couldn't I just let it go?
Yeah, just once.
Not embarrass you in front of like a whole live stream full of people?
Yeah, that would be lovely.
No, apparently I couldn't. I'd like to, but it's not me. Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Right, let's move all this stuff well out of the way. And then we can start actually setting this up. So, what I wanted to do was set up a line. Where are we gonna start? Let's start. I want to leave a bit of space behind here. So I'm gonna start, like, say, start there. I'm gonna have like a couple of dispensers. And then I'm going to have a flow splitter. And let me see. Okay, so if I split that, then I'd be getting 1 a second, wouldn't I? Yeah. So really what I could do with is the triple splitter. The triple splitter would be perfect. You know what? Let's get the triple splitter going. Can you guys nag me if I haven't got research queued up? Like if research happens and I don't see that it's happened, nag me about it. 3-way splitter. 35 research points. I've got research points. Why can't I start the research? What do I need? Yeah. Oh wait. No, it is research. That's done. We've researched that. So I want to do that. Why can't I start the research on that? Weird. Old friends. The client, Gerard Smith, has some offering for you. He's offering us 15 grand. Hooray. Yeah, go on, we'll take it. We shook hands and I thanked him. We will be doing business. Hooray, good news. Alright, cool. What I want is to be able to do this blooming research. It's not letting me. Weird. Why are you not letting me start research? Huh.
We have super chats.
We do. Read them out, because I'm very confused at the moment as to why it's not letting me do what I wanted to do. But hey, it is what it is.
Bongo Fluffernutter.
Oh, best name ever. Welcome, Bongo.
$10 US.
You're welcome here anytime, Bongo Fluffernutter.
It's a good name, isn't it?
Oh, best name ever.
But no message. $10 US, but no message.
Oh, it's a shame.
And Corpse Hatch, $3 US and 33 cents.
Aw.
Hey, where do these stairs go? They go up, Ray.
Yeah. That's also from Ghostbusters.
I figured.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to split this again. Nah. Once I've got this, let's make some stuff. Once I've got it built, I'll kind of explain why I was thinking about splitting this again. But for now, it'll do. So this is just to make fabric gloves. This line, and let's grab another one of these. Now all we need to do with the fabric gloves is cut them. Actually, if I flip that round that way and come here, you pop that one in there. Then flip you around that way. And flip you around that way.
We got another super chat from Bongo.
Did we?
We
Hello.
do.
Hello again, Bongo.
Bongo Fluffernutter. Like, that's the best bit, isn't it? Fluffernutter. $5 US. Just want to give a big sarcastic thanks for introducing me to the time suck that is Evil Bank Manager.
Oh my god, yeah, it really is, isn't it? Like, massively.
And then we just got another one from FP Oddball.
Hey, FP, how you doing, mate?
$4 and 99 cents. They're having fun with me tonight, aren't they?
They really are.
Have no fear, because Oddballs is here. Remember to research guns to make short work of the kids in the cave.
I'm just looking at this and just trying to see if I can make this maybe like a bit smaller. But I have got my other flow splitter research, so I had got it being researched apparently. Need to get that properly lined up, so let's pop you in there. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we could make this smaller. We could make this smaller. If I put that there, we can move that over there. Get it lined up properly. There we go. Cool, good news. So our line's a little bit smaller. Right, so this is going to be dispensing fabric sheets. Then it comes into here, it'll get split, so we're getting 1 a second. So our cutter machine will say fabric gloves, and this one is set to fabric gloves already. Cool. Once the fabric gloves are produced, then how am I going to do this? If I have my line there, and we do that, and flip you around and have you like that. So they'll come onto this conveyor belt, and then we want to run them through a sewing machine. And oh, actually, no, we don't. No, we don't need to run them through a sewing machine. They can be dumped straight into. I think they can be dumped. Yeah, I think they can be dumped straight into a recycling bin. Let's have a look at the cookbook. Let's have a look. So, camo gloves recipe, fabric sheet, cut the fabric gloves. Yeah, that's all we need to do. Because they need to be made into camo gloves, then sewn. Okay, so that. To make just the fabric gloves, that is actually all we need to do. So in that case, if I move that over there, you know what? Tell you what's easier. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go to here and get a couple of recycle bins. Pop one there, pop one there. All right, cool. Very simple, very easy little line. Now I need to do the same thing to produce the plastic fittings. So we've made half the product, we've made the fabric gloves. What we now need to make is these plastic fittings. Okay. Now the timings on the machines are it happens to be the same. So what we should be able to do is have that there. Now I'm going to leave conveyor belts in between each machine at the moment, but I could actually put these machines right next to each other if I wanted to. But I think it's nice for you guys to be able to see the stuff moving in between the machines, so I'll just leave it as it is for now. So we'll set this one up. Plastic blocks go into a two-way splitter. Boom. And then. Oh, now, these plastic blocks need to be heated up, right? Now, if I do it after the splitter, then I'm going to have to put 2 of these heaters in, right? But what I can do, come here, you, is actually put this in before the splitter. So what I can do is if I move this back to there, see, really, I suppose I should put a conveyor belt in between the dispenser and here, but I'm not going to because it's just like bit of a waste. So I'm going to put that in there. So they come out of the dispenser, the plastic blocks, go through a heater, then they go through the splitter, and then we're going to have 2 of these plastic formers, which will go there. Actually, you know what? Because we don't have the conveyor belt, I suppose, am I going to... Yeah, all right. I'll put the conveyor belts in between for you, because I said I would. Don't need to, but I'm going to. Man of my word. If I can't get away with it. What do I want? I want a plastic former. Here we go. Plastic former goes there. And then same dealio. The whatever comes out of these plastic formers will go into recycle bins. Hooray! Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have one guy looking after all of this, I hope. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 machines. Now, all of your machines have to be governed by a line control group, right? So this is going to be I'm going to call this, if I turn my caps lock off, the pre-camo glove line 1, because literally this is making the bits that will ultimately go into a camo glove, right? So we'll add a station. Now this is where the guy sits. So we'll I don't know, we'll tuck him in over here or something. It's kind of out of the way. And then we'll hire a guy, and it's literally, this one thing I like about this is like everything's so freaking simple. There's no like horrible micromanagement. So recruit a guy. Just click that button. Boom. We've recruited a guy. Hooray! But now that we've recruited a guy, we'll need somewhere for him to go and rest. So, and we've already got this guy, and he needs to be able to go and rest as well. So we've got a sofa. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move that sofa out a little bit. And if I go to, here we go, employee stuff. I'll put another couch. Let's have another couch there. And we'll have another couch. Is that level? That's not level. That's level. And I don't know, we'll have some plants around the place, I suppose. Do I want to plant there? Go on, we'll throw some plants in. We'll make it look nice, I suppose. Alright, so we've got some plants and stuff, and we need a TV for them to watch. The TV, I've got to say, TV is really cool because it actually has programs going, and I bet this is a program about foxes. Yes! How did I know? Here in the wilds of the Serengeti, these creatures for millions of years. Yeah, so, you know, it's kind of tempting to just sit here and watch the freaking television. Should we just do this? Screw the game, let's just watch the TV. I want to watch this blooming fox. He's so cute.
You don't do
that
look. Like often enough, by the way.
What's that? David Attenborough impressions?
Yeah.
Oh, do we like the David Attenborough impressions?
Uh-huh.
Foxes have an incredible sense of smell, which is why they tend to stay very separate from each other, because they're really stinky. Oh, look at the cute foxes play. Seriously, should we screw the game and just watch the foxes for a bit? No, come on.
Aww.
So anyway, so we've now got like a lounge for them to come in and sit. Should we give them a table as well? Do you want it? There you go. Have a table. Go on.
Let me catch you up on some super chats.
There are quite a lot, aren't there?
Yes.
Right.
I'm slacking. Sorry.
Get on with it.
Jacob Newhard, $4.99. Skye, been a subscriber for a long time. Love your videos, especially Transport Fever and Oxygen Not Included. Keep the videos coming.
Wow, it's very nice of you to say. Thank you.
Court Hatch, $5 and 33 cents. Orcs from Lord of the Rings when finding the children cave. Looks like meat is back on the menu, boys.
Oh, good lord, I can never live the cave incident down. I don't know, like, seriously. You kill 34 kids in a cave and you just never hear the last of it.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah. Move on. It's only children, for heaven's sake. It's not anybody important.
Oh my god, you really?
Did I really just say that? Oh my god, yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, you did. Oh my god. Alex Barton.
Don't worry, I'm not against kids. I don't like old people either.
Do you really want to continue this? Maybe put down the shovel?
Keep digging, Skye. Keep digging. Go on.
Alex Barton, £2 British. Swag Inc. Skye's Weapons and Guns.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my shops are going to be called Swag, for sure. Good job, Alex Barton. All right.
And Sophia Christina.
Hey, Sophia.
£1, but no message.
Oh,
Oh, wow, they just keep coming, don't they?
they do.
FP Oddball, $4.99.
Thank you, FP.
Doing good. My wife hits 31 weeks tomorrow, so we're getting pretty excited for our son to be here. Pretty
Ooh.
sure he'll be here before her due date.
Yeah, well, enjoy the excitement, FP, because that'll blooming end once he's born. Or she. Oh, yes, you said son. Yeah. Sleepless nights, crap everywhere.
You
Yeah,
paint quite the picture, don't you?
I try.
And
The
Blu-ray.
thing is, if somebody's having a kid, they're too excited to even like
Like, worry about
notice
it.
anything I might be saying. It's just like, oh, we're having a kid. Good for them. That's what I say.
Absolutely.
As long as they don't bring it near me. Go on, read out the one from Blue Ross, and then I'm going with this.
Yeah,
line.
Blue Rose Gaming, 25 Rons. Hey Skye, hey Pitcher, how are you all tonight?
I'm in a bit of a funny mood, to be honest. Aren't I, Pick?
Little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good.
I'm just having a
No, that's
sneaky little
fine.
drink.
No, keep the rest to yourself. I need to get on with this. People
Fine.
are saying, oh my god, for God's sake, get back. You haven't built anything yet. Right, so this line, once we've put this this desk in and we've got somebody working there, what we need to do is assign the machines to it. So we click on the green plus sign, and then we say we want this, 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 this. And these are now all assigned to a single group. Now, I could have had two groups. I could have had one group for this line and one group for this line, but that would mean employing two guys, which increases the costs. So I'm not going to do that. Just going to have it all on one line. What this means is once you've set it up, you can power this on and off as like a single group, which is what I'm going to do. So, but talking of power, I can't power this on because to power this group on, I would need 125 power, and I only have 74. So, need to go over here to my utilities and buy some power generators. So let's bang in. Let's see. That gives me 100. That gives me 200. So that'll do. All right, cool. So that gives me enough power to now run this. So shall we turn it on and see what I've screwed up? Let's see. So we're outputting fabric sheets there. We're outputting plastic blocks there. That's just a heater. It just heats. There's no options. That is set to output fabric gloves. That's fabric gloves. That is, see, there you go. That needs to be set to output plastic fittings, and this needs to be set to output plastic fittings. Hooray! Now you can switch machines on and off individually, but there you go. Right, so this still says, oh no, I'm using 74 power of 200. And I need 125 to turn this line on. And oh, and I need 5 gas. Well, I should start with some gas. Huh. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't have gas yet, so I don't know what the hell's wrong with that. That's really weird. Okay, whatever. I'm starting to think, like, have I missed something? Because we should be able to turn it on now. But I am definitely missing something. It's the gas. Let's have a look. I must have missed something. But it's actually stuff info bomb. What could you? No. I need to put in mechanics and tool stations, but that's not something that shouldn't stop me from starting this. So, weird. Why don't I have some gas to start off with? Because I should. Yeah, weird. Because that's what this is. Oh, you know what? I know. I've spent so long yakking, right, that these machines need to be repaired. They're not working. That's why I don't have any gas. I knew there was something wrong. Okay, so let's talk mechanics for a second. You can hire mechanics, right? And I'm going to hire 2 mechanics, I think, just to get us started. So we'll go. I want to hire mechanic. Cost 2,500 each. I mean, to be honest, I could probably get away with 1 normally, but I've got I'm starting to get a bunch of machines that need to be repaired. So I'm gonna recruit 2. What the hell? So 2 mechanics, and then now you can just let them roam, right? Initially they will be set to being free roaming. So if we can I click on oh, so here you go, status roaming. They're just free roaming. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a patrol route. So I'm going to say I want these guys to start over here, right? Because I want them to walk along here. So if there's any of this that needs fixing, they'll fix that. Then I'm going to want them to wander over here and walk around here, and then they can go back. And that's what they're going to do. They're just going to patrol that area. Let's try that again. Forgot to save it. So go over there, then come over here, have a quick waltz around here, and save that, and then allocate 2 mechanics to patrol that route. Hooray! Cool. So now the mechanics, when you hire them, they'll start off with 5 tools in. Oh no, they don't. I thought they started with 5 tools in their toolkit, but they don't. Neither of these guys have got any tools at the moment. So what we need to do is give them the ability to restock their tools, and they do that in the tool station. So I think what we'll do is we'll put a tool station over here. Let's flip you around that way, and we'll put a tool station in there. And we'll put another tool station like over here somewhere. So let's flip you around and we'll put it in. Oh, well, that'll do. Let's tuck it in there. Alright, sweet. So now, with a bit of luck, our mechanics will go over here. They'll stock up with some tools. Here we go. Oh, hammer. Where's the hammer? George, have you seen my hammer? And then they go over here and they'll start repairing machines. And the way that they repair them, I think this factory is in the Eastern European country, because they just go and smash it with a hammer until it turns on. Mind you, that could be anywhere in England as well. So, George, I'm hitting it and it hasn't come on yet. Wait, it's some more. All right, George. George is the foreman, by the way. He runs all the mechanics. He's hit more machines with a hammer than you've had opt-inners, let me tell you.
Shouldn't
All right,
Bob
so
be in charge?
Sorry?
Shouldn't Bob be the one in charge?
Bob the Builder?
Yeah.
No, he knows what he's doing. These guys are a bunch of morons. They just walk around hitting things with hammers. Bob's got some skills. He can use a saw.
Oh.
And a wrench. These guys, they just smash it with a hammer. Don't fix it. Yeah, buy a new one. Right. So we're now good. Yes, we've got a bit of gas. I did actually need the extra electricity, but we'll be using it eventually anyway, so it's not really a problem. It wasted a bit of money, but never mind. All right. So now we can actually turn the blooming things on. All right. So we go over here to our production, our control group, and turn them on. Hey! And now look, plastic sheets come out. They go into the splitter. One goes one way, one goes the other way. And the plastic sheets, or the fabric sheets, get turned into gloves, which go into the recycle bin, right? Which go into our global inventory. So you can see we're making fabric gloves. And over on this line, the plastic block comes out. It gets heated to level 1. Now let me show you this, because there is a thing over here called the item queues tool, right? And if I mouse over this, you can see that when the plastic block comes out, it's H0, which means heat level 0, and then it goes through the heater and it goes up to heat level 1. And depending on the recipe, you might have to heat it up to level 1, level 2, level 3. And it's also the same with like the S, by the way. The S stands for sewing, and then Z is zips. So you might have to send it through several sewing processes or several zipping processes to add zips to an item. So there you go. So we are now producing the two kind of partially finished items that we need to make camo gloves. So let's come over here now. If I go back to here, there's a limit at the moment. You can only have 10 machines maximum in a control group, right? Now you can increase that, and you guys haven't been reminding me to keep the research up. God, you suck. You suck as much as I do. Let's go to research. What do I want to research now? What? You got loads of super chats?
Yes.
Oh, I've got loads of blooming stuff to do in this game, Wern.
I'm sorry. I was trying to help by doing them in little chunks.
Who are?
Yeah, okay, behave. Sophia Christina, £2. Skye, have you seen the previews of Planet Zoo?
I've seen some of the previews of Planet Zoo. Does look blooming good, doesn't it?
It looks kind of cool. I saw on Twitter they recently added red pandas, and they're adorable.
Are they?
They so are.
I believe you.
Corpse Hatch, $10 and 33 cents. Looks like we found the first bonehead move from Skye during the stream. You silly goose, the gas pumps aren't working. For that move, this super chat is for picture perfect.
Oh, all right then.
Alex Barton, £2.
In that case, I will exact my revenge on Picture Perfect and do the thing that she hates me doing probably the most.
Oh no. Okay. No. No, you can't. Not on a stream.
Why not? This is what Picture Perfect is like when she's kind of moping. Like when we're not on a live stream and she's not in a happy mood and she's moaning about it. She's like me. That's what she sounds like when she's moaning.
That's not what I sound like.
Oh
but that
God,
is
it
what
really
your
is.
Responses every time. I have a little moan to you, and the first thing you do is that every time.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. So what we're going to do now is set up the line to produce the finished item, and it's gonna look like this. We are going to take. I'm really trying to get on before we get another super chat.
I've got 2 more.
Have you?
Yeah.
You know what? Let me get the line together. You do that. Yeah. I'll put the line together and then I'll explain it afterwards.
Okay,
How about
cool.
that? All right, cool.
Alex Barton, £2. All you need is gaffer tape and WD-40.
Hey, what you do in your private life is entirely up to you, Alex.
James McEwen, £2 Hi, Picture. I've got a good tool you can borrow.
I bet you have. You're laughing far too much at that joke. Move
Also,
on.
Ron is here. Hi, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
That's it. I'm done. Your turn.
Good. I bet you're regretting it now, Ron. Now let me see. What are we putting in here? Oh, I've got the zipping machine. Let's do some more research. What do I want? I need to be careful I don't overspend, but I do want to keep the research rattling on if I possibly can. What do I want? Let's see. What does it cost? Oh, that doesn't cost any cash. Oh, let's do that then. Yeah, start the research. Hooray! There was much rejoicing. This is combat apparel. This will allow us to make combat boots, combat vests, combat trousers, and combat backpacks. So it'll extend what we can make and sell. All right. So what the hell am I doing over here? Let's have a look at the old cookbook. What do I need? Camo gloves. So I'm going to have the plastic fittings and the fabric gloves. So output plastic fittings. You output fabric gloves. And then we need to bring them together and put them into a merging machine, sew them, and that's it. Okay, so this is our merging machine over here. So we'll flip that around. So that's going to go there. So it goes into the merging machine, and then it needs to be sewed. And then this is the boxing machine. And then this is the end of the line. All right, cool. So how am I going to do this? Because what I want, ideally, is if I put those two together, that's going the wrong way, isn't it? And put that like that, and put that like that, and don't know if that's going to work. Huh. Oh, man, I suppose I could merge them together. Oh, Mom. Okay, tell you what we'll do. We'll do it like this. We'll get the stuff going onto a single line. Move that to there. That'll work. And then when it comes off that line, again, I don't need to put a conveyor belt in between, but I'm going to so that you can see everything more easily. Then we put the sewing machine there, and then it goes into the boxing machine, and then it's going to go to the end of the line. Now, the thing is, if I do the line like this, right? I could change this to make it more compact, but at the moment it's a pretty thin line. All right, so I'm kind of sort of happy to go with it. Let's move this over a little bit. So that we don't end up running out of space. Bring you over, and you go there, and you go there, and you go there, and you go there. Right. Now, how long does this take? What are we doing? This is going to be feeding plastic fittings. This is feeding fabric gloves. Then the merger is going to produce camo gloves, and it produces one every half a second. Okay. Well, oh, hang on a second. If this is producing one every half a second, right? It takes half a second to craft. This is only producing a fabric glove every half a second. Works perfectly. So on this occasion, the balance of the dispensers to the machine is perfect, so we can just let that rock and roll. Good. Now we're going to have to employ another guy to monitor this line. So we'll get what do I want? New line. This is going to be camo glove caps lock, camo, glove, line 1. Cool. And we are going to add a station, which we'll put like in there. And we'll hire a guy, and that's set, that's set, that's set. Right, let's power it on and see what happens. So, oh, now, that didn't power on because, oh, because I haven't assigned the machines to it, you lemon. Ha ha ha, I knew I'd missed a step. Right, so, let's set the machines which belong to that station. There we go. Now we can turn it on. Hooray! So, turn it on. Whoops. And look, we've got the gloves coming out. We've got the plastic fittings coming out. Let's go around here. Plastic fittings coming out, gloves going out. They all go into the machine. They get merged. Camo gloves come out, go through the sewing machine, go into the boxing machine. And like 20 go into a box. And then out they pop. Hooray! Now let's see, how many plastic fittings and fabric gloves have we got? Answer, like 2,300. Which is like quite a lot. And now we've actually got some camo gloves. Right, should we start like fulfilling our first order? I think that would be a good plan, don't you think? So if we go over to, let's see, we go to order, no, that's resources. Go to orders and look at our available orders. And if I sort by, now this is sorted by order value at the moment, but I'm actually going to sort this by fulfillment time. No, by expiration time. So this expires in 1 hour and 45 minutes, right? And that's the longest one. So we're going to split this. Sorry, split. We're going to swap this so it's by ascending order. So this order expires in like 1 minute, right? So let's see, we're up to 160. There's another 20 rolling off the line. 180. So what did we have? We had like 2,300 in there. Woo! Awesome sauce. We're rattling through it. Good news. Now if we go over here and look at these machines, what we don't want is for there to be excesses in there. And you can see over here, we don't have any excess fabric sheets, so that's good. But we are building up an excess of fabric gloves. We've got 299 in there. Now, these lines have stopped producing for some reason. Why have you stopped producing? Let's power that line on again. Did I accidentally turn that off? I think I did. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Alright, so let's go. Orders. Where are we? We could just do this order. So go, active, fulfill the order. And we get paid $1,500. Yes, we've fulfilled our first order. It's only taken me how long? Like an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, awesome sauce. But now that we've got that set up, let's have a look. Ooh, $1,400 for this one. Yay. The thing is, now that I've explained everything to you, now we could just start like cranking stuff out, to be honest.
I have a super chat for you.
Yeah?
Blue Rose Gaming, 25 runs. Planet Zoo looks nice, but nothing can beat the old school boy Zoo Tycoon.
You reckon?
No, I never played it.
I don't know either. Okay, we've got 180. So let's, come on, give me another box. There we go. And 200. Hooray. We'll complete that order. Oh, we get another $1,400. Yay. And the boxes carry on rolling out. So we're gonna start, hopefully, making a bit of money rather than wasting like loads of money, which is what I've been doing up until this point. But hey, it is what it is. Let's see. How are we doing research-wise? So we completed this, so we can now make all these other products. Cool. I got the zipping machine, which is needed to make these other products, which is cool. I've got the recycling. I've got the splitters. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade my storage, I think, next. Costs 2,500. I've got plenty of research points, so that's not a problem. This will allow me, researching this tech allows me to stack racks up to 4 high instead of 3 high. So, yeah, start researching that. It'll be good. All right, so I've got some racks over here, but that's like the only storage that I've got. So we're going to need to start adding storage because these little racks over there are going to fill up very, very quickly. Let's see. To go to the build menu and storage. Flip that around. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, see. Won't go there because these girders stick out a little bit. So in actual fact, these shelves need to be moved, really. So they need to come out like one if we're going to put them along here, which I guess we are. So grab that and that. Zip and zip. And zip and zip. Cool. Now I can make these up to 3 high, and once I do that research, I'll be able to do up to 4 high.
I have a super chat and a question.
Oh, go!
James McEwen, £2 British. Skye is a pro at turning stuff off. Lol.
How very dare you?
And the question was from Bradley Horner. Skye, how do we go about purchasing this wonderful game? Plug, plug, wink, wink.
Yeah, I mean, like for anybody who's interested, if you felt like supporting my channel, you can actually buy this game in my official game store. And if you want to find my official game store, I don't know.
I'll throw up a link. It's fine.
Nah. It's like, I don't know. I don't even know what the address is. It's like
I'll sort you out. It's fine.
It's got Sky Storme in there, and it's got Chrono GG in there somewhere with some slashes and stuff. I don't know. I really don't know.
I've got it.
All right, cool. Let's do some orders. So we can do that 100. We've got 400, so we can do that 100. We can do that 260. Cool. And let's go. Whoop, no. Go to active orders and hooray! Hooray! Awesome. Source. Okay. Now we had about, what was it, like 2,000 odd gloves in here, and it's still going up. We've got 2,600 fabric gloves, 2,600 plastic fittings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a second line, like basically exactly the same, so that we can process these faster and churn them out faster. So I'm going to put in a couple of machines like that. I've still got a couple of conveyor belts over here. So if you go over there, you go over there, and that's it. Cool. Now you really want to use as few machines as you can possibly use, right? Now this thing, right, this has a crafting speed. This will process so many items in so many time, right? So if we tried to feed more stuff into that, it would just back up essentially, right? So that's no good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have, let's see, I'm going to have that there. I'm going to flip that around, pop that in there. Then we're going to have a, this is a merging machine. So merging machine goes there. I suppose I can put it there. But once this is here, once the stuff comes out of here, what do I want? Output camo gloves. That's then got to be sewed, but the sewing machine doesn't have a limit on it, right? So rather than have another sewing machine, what you want to do is just feed them straight into there, right? And now let's see, what we can do is move this, come here, move this to there, because that'll be fine going in there, and then coming out just comes straight out onto this, goes through the sewing machine, through the boxing machine, and we use the same line. So we're kind of merging these two lines together. So what we're going to do, go over here, and we'll turn this off, which is kind of good practice when you're making changes to the line. We'll turn this off, and then we'll add this machine, and this machine. Hooray! And then double check that I haven't screwed anything up. So no, that's not what I wanted to do. So I wanted to check. See, I hadn't done set the output up. Always a good idea to check. So that one is plastic fittings. That one's fabric gloves. So this one should be plastic fittings. And this one should be fabric gloves. Hooray! And then this machine is outputting camo gloves, and it's all good. Alright, so now we can go back over to this guy, say turn it on, and now, oh, we've got plastic fittings and gloves perfectly merging together, going into the merging machine, coming out as camo gloves. Oh look, I'm putting them in pairs! How cool am I? I'm actually making pairs of gloves. Oh my god, that's... I didn't mean to do that. That's a pure accident. But I'm going to say, see guys, I totally intended this. I totally intended to have a production line making pairs of gloves. Seriously, I couldn't have made it do that if I tried. Oh, that is so freaking sweet. But you see, they just whiz through here. And if I get the item queues tool, if I zoom out a little bit, you can see that they're all coming through with the sewing level 1, right? So you can put quite a lot of stuff through a single sewing machine, and then they go into the boxes. So we're now producing this stuff twice as fast. Now the question is, are we using up our stock now? Because before it's been going up, going up, going up, going up, whereas now it's staying steady. Hooray! Good freaking news. Oh, I'm very happy about that. All right, cool. And you can see our stock is starting to build up on our shelves now, which is sweet. Let's go and fulfill some more orders. So let's do that one and that one. That's 500. That's 640. That's as much as we can do right now. So that's going to bring us in 2, 3.5, like 4,500. Hooray! Now that is a reasonably, and I do say reasonably efficient line. It's not perfect, and the reason it's not perfect is that these machines, this machine, and these two machines are being supplied with one material every 2 seconds, right? But the problem is they make 5 items with an output speed of half a second. So they're constantly building up an internal supply of these fabric gloves, right? Now, if you think about it, this line that we've created over here, right, is, you know, awesome sauce, probably with a side order of cool beans, right? But it's only using up exactly what we're making, right? But because we've got this kind of overage stocking up in here, we're actually making a bit more. So what we actually need to do, actually, is like extend this line to have a third line going through here, because what we're going to do every now and then is go to these machines and say restock contents. What that means is take any stuff that's building up in the machines and return it to the inventory, right? So we'll restock that. See, that goes down to 0. We'll restock this, and then we'll restock this and restock this one. Now that's not an ideal situation because I've got to manually go through machine by machine restocking these, right? And that's not good, because it's like when you begin and you're just running a single factory like this, and this is what the factory that you are currently running is called the active factory. But when we get into the global situation and we start buying new factories, right, you only have one active factory at a time, and the rest are called passive factories. And what they do is they just run in the background. Okay, now the way they work is let's go back to here. The way they work is based on, where's the finances? It's based on this weekly revenue, weekly expenditure thing, right? So it's saying like how much are you spending each week, how much are you bringing in each week, and it determines like your production value and whatever, and then that's what you get from that factory. You know, it churns out the goods. The goods don't go directly into your global inventory, and you charge your costs and whatever. But there's no way for you to go in and like move this stock back into your inventory and whatever manually. So ultimately, you want all of these to be operating like 100% efficiently. But it's kind of, yeah, like not that easy. So what we need to do really with these machines is be feeding, let's see, ideally we want to be feeding 4 sheets every 10 seconds. So what, no. If it's 1 sheet every 2.5 seconds. So four sheets every 10 seconds. Yeah? So that's 2 sheets every 5 seconds. Yeah, so how the hell do you feed like 2 sheets every 5 seconds? I haven't figured that out yet. But what we could do 2 every 6 seconds. Which would be 1 every 3 seconds by using a 3-way splitter. So we could actually change this line to have a 3-way splitter, and then we wouldn't get this build-up in here. So that's kind of what we need to do for these 2 lines. And then, if we did that, these would actually be like a very efficient little unit. So let me set up a second, a third line for this. So I'm going to want a couple of those. Now, how am I going to do this?
Do you need to be researching something?
I haven't got a lot of money right now, so I think I'm actually going to turn my research budget off for a bit because I've got quite a few points stocked up. Do I want to be researching anything right now? You've also got raising and lowering conveyor belts, so you can do a whole 3D thing. It's very cool. What else do I want to do? I could invest in decreasing my maintenance costs and stuff, but I'm a bit low on cash at the moment, so probably not going to do that right now. See, my shelves are almost full right now. It's amazing how quickly you produce stuff. See, I've got like 1,600 to sell, so now we'll do, that's like 5, 6.5, 9.5, 1150. Say 1500. Yeah, that'll do. I could probably just about do that order as well. So we'll now forfeit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Oops, because I can't produce bullets, so actually cancel that. So that's combat backpacks. Boned. So that one and that one and that one and that one and that one, and I can do some more. Gloves 300, yes, and gloves 400, yes.
Also, I have a super chat for you.
You just ruined my joke. I was just going to do, I'll take gloves for 300, please.
I'm sorry.
Right. Go on then.
FP Oddball, $4 and 99 cents. I know why Skye likes this game now. It's got splitters that lead to a box with the added benefit of multiple racks. Lol.
Oh my god. You should be ashamed. Now, the only problem with adding a third line on is that we're not gonna have access. Like if I put conveyor belts here to a third machine, the mechanics wouldn't be able to get to this machine, right? So we need to do things like a little bit differently. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is something like, oh, hang on a second. I wonder if I take a merging machine and put it like there, kind of thing. That could potentially work. Have I used all my conveyor belts? Yes, I've used all my conveyor belts. So let's get conveyor belt. So if we did it like that, yeah, that would work. That would work. What I need to do is so that's going to be going into there, isn't it? Yes. So that's going to go into there, which means that's going to go into there. So if I move like that over there and that over there, now that works, but it's not particularly elegant, is it? So okay, I tell you what, how about if we do it this way? What about if we flip that round, have that like that, flip you around, have you there, and then bring that over here, bring that over here. I guess I'm gonna have to do it like that kind of thing, aren't I? Not the most elegant solution. I think I don't know. If I put that one... See, this does just become a freaking puzzle game. It's like, how do I put these things together? Like, balance up all of the weird inputs and outputs, but also like a 3D puzzle game in like, how do I put all these bits together? So we want to flip you around that way. Alright, so if we flip you around, have you there, and have that going in there, That would work, wouldn't it? That feeds in, that goes onto this line, goes through the sewing machine, boxed, done. All right, cool. So we want output. Let's see, fabric gloves and output, plastic fittings. You go into here, which outputs camo gloves, sewing machine, done. All right, cool. Now, how many machines have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 machines I've got there. So what I should have researched, and what I'm going to research now, where the hell's research? Here we go. If I go to research, there is a thing, and I don't know where it is. I've got to find it now. Oh, here you go. Line control capacity. Raises the machine capacity of line control groups to 12. So I can have 12 machines on a group. And if I research that, I can go up to 14 and 16. So let's do that one. That's going to use up how many points? 80 points. I've got 330. It's fine. Start research. Woohoo! I'll take a day to get done. And then I can put them on a single group, which will like save me money. All right, cool. Sweet. I've got to say, that's actually quite a tidy little line. Let's have a look at my patrol route. You know what? Take that back to there. Go to there. Walk up here, and then walk down there, and then walk like up there, and then you can go back. Right. Save. All right. Cool. What do we think, guys? Is that like a relatively tidy little operation? It's not too bad, is it?
Alex Barton was asking if you can produce nukes.
Not as far as I'm aware. Right now, if we look at the research tree, right now you go up as far as you've got bullets and chemicals, explosives. You can produce all kinds of ammunition, like 45 caliber, .22. That's where's 30? Oh no, that's 7.62, which is kind of fairly standard assault rifle ammunition. You've got 5.56, which is the stupid NATO standard, and then 50 caliber. Right, we've got that. Good. And then you go on to producing pistols. This is the pistol production license. You get a license, and you can get all this stuff. Start producing various pistols. SA Mark 1, SA Mark 2. The ST9 pistol, and then you go on to the rifles. You got the MMG SMG submachine gun, and the rifle Mark 1. And then this is going to be extended so that you can produce missiles, landmines, armored cars, tanks, aircraft. Oh yeah, and I can't freaking wait. You're going to need bigger factories though, because I tell you what, if it takes you that to produce a glove, what's it going to take to produce a freaking aircraft? You need 100 factories like this. Awesome. Right, so I can go down here and I can say add to this. What do I want? I want that, and that. Right, and then turn it off, turn it on. And now... Oh, no, stop. You should be... They're both outputting... Oh, no, no, I thought they were both outputting gloves for a second. I was panicking. No, that's right. Fitting, glove, go through the machine, produce gloves. And we're now producing camo gloves for three-handed soldiers. That took you a second to actually get, didn't it?
I was
Oh,
writing
here we
something
go.
in-
Here's the excuse.
I was writing something in chat at the same time, so I was like delayed processing.
All right. Okay. I believe you.
Oh my god, shush.
Cool. So you see our guy wandering around, smashing things with hammers, as they do. Why don't you fix that one? You were right next to it. Cool. Oh, now, our shelves are full, and this is what happens when your shelves are full. The stuff just gets thrown on the floor. So, let's go and fulfill some orders. Let's go, that's 260, let's do that. That's 120, we'll do that. 140, fine. 120, 280. Let's fulfill those. Oh, you know, that's another 100. 140. Let's fulfill all of those. Oh, the money's starting to roll in now. All right, I've still got 1,000, so let's do 280, 260, 280, and 220. Should be just about able to do those 4 orders as well. So, boom, 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 baby, 10 grand. Oh yeah. All right. And then what I can do is I can grab my Hoover tool, and then I can pick these up and they'll appear on the shelves. See? Now, obviously, I need more storage. Now, you might think that you've got to leave like a gap in between shelves and stuff, but actually you don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm going to get my shelving. Now, I don't think I can put it in there. No, I can't. But we can start shelving from here. Now, I did my research for the fourth shelf stack. So we can stack up to 4 now. Hooray. That's going to give us a fair amount of storage space. Certainly more than we have at the moment. Boom, boom, boom. So, what do you want me to do next, guys? Do you want me to make something else? Or, like, we've got 20 minutes left, so... Unless I overrun. So... You know what? You know, like, we're doing kind of a show of hands thing. Like, marks out of 10, guys. What do you think of what I've shown you of the game so far? I just want to get a feel for whether you guys... Because I think this is freaking awesome. I'm loving it. And I'm only making stupid gloves, right? You wait till we start making, like, all the other stuff and start, like, get onto the really cool stuff like the ammunition. I can't wait to make bullets. It's going to be terrific. But, yeah, I want to know, like, am I on a completely different page from everybody else? Because I'm just amazed that this game isn't more popular, because I think it's freaking awesome. Right, and you know what? You've seen me put all of this stuff together. Have we encountered a single bug? No. So, which is pretty damn good for an early access game. I've been playing this game for like, I don't know how many hours altogether. Probably somewhere between 50 and 20 hours. And I have not encountered a single bug yet. He said, touch wood.
We have a super chat.
Do we?
We do.
Woohoo!
Corpse Hatch, $4 and 44 cents. Skye needs a bigger rack to hold the goods.
I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm going to move rapidly on. Right, let's see. Yeah, we're churning these boxes. Look how quickly these boxes are coming out here. We're really churning out the goods. Oh, we're just about eating into our stocks a little bit. But every now and then, we're going to go over here and we're going to empty these machines. So we've got another 600 of these in here. And do restock, 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 and restock. Cool.
People really like it, by the way. The game.
Do they? What are we getting? What are we averaging, do you think?
I would say 8s. There's we've got an 11, some 8s, 9s, a couple of 9s, 10,
Really?
9.9.
That's pretty cool. Holy crap, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I am glad that I am not freaking crazy. I loved this when I was playing it. I was like totally freaking addicted to it. In that case, I'm going to say, yeah, if you like it and if you're going to pick it up, maybe, if you feel that maybe I did you a bit of a favour by introducing you to such a good game, maybe pick it up in my game store. And if you're wondering where my game store is, I can hear Peter Piper. Peter Piper, Picture Pepper. That's your name now. Picture Perfect. I can hear Picture Perfect clicking away in there. Oh my God, he's going to say I'm going to give them the link. I've got to find it again.
No, I left it. I actually left it off.
Did you? Yeah,
I did. Yeah.
All right. So Picture Perfect will throw up the link to my game store. So I don't know. Maybe if you feel like supporting me and Picture Perfect, because Picture Perfect hasn't eaten for several days. So if you feel like helping out, we can maybe feed her some dried bread or something.
Oh my God.
Then yeah, consider buying the game in my store. Oh dear. We're really I gotta say, this is like so nice. This line compared with when I did it the first time around, because the first time I did it, it wasn't this elegant. Let's put it that way.
Guggets is here.
Oh, hello. Yes, he is indeed.
Picture Perfect's Dungeon Slave with 50 Canadian dollars. How many guns can I get for this?
Oh, wait, you can get plenty of gloves. You know, I've got to say, I there was some stuff going on before we started the live stream, and I was very close to saying, guys, I really don't want to do the live stream tonight. But I'm kind of glad that I did. And at this point, I kind of want to go on for an extra hour so that I can put in another line to show you some of the other stuff. Picture Perfect's gone really quiet now.
I can do a little bit extra.
You could do another hour if you don't come into Discord afterwards. Couldn't you?
I could, yeah.
Yeah, and then I can cover for you in Discord.
Mhm.
Should we do that?
We can do that.
I tell you what, guys, do you want us to go on for an extra hour? Instead of stopping at 10, we'll go on till 11. Do you want us to do that? Say just yes or bugger off. Yes, please do another hour, or bugger off. We've had enough, thanks. Let's do some of these orders. Oh, look, we're down to 7,800. Oh no! Let's do that one and that one. Now you see that the amounts have started to go up because we're producing more. The amounts that they ask for start to go up. And that one. Oh, look, 860 they're asking for here. Let's get these orders filled first. Boom, boom, boom. And then, yeah, I can do that one as well. That's another 7.5, almost 8 grand. Boom, 35 grand. Hooray. So we're keeping going. Not running out of cash. And this line will basically, it'll cover our costs. If we start to get other lines in, then we'll start to make some profits. Let's go. I'm going to do a restock while I'm kind of waiting. So what are people saying? They're saying yes? No?
Literally everyone said yes.
Go screw yourself, Skye. What
No,
the hell? We've had to listen to you for frickin' 2 hours, for God's sake. If we pay you money, will you go away now? So that we don't have to listen to you for another blooming hour? Yabbering on you with your nonsense and flapping your gums. Sorry, go on.
Are you done?
I think I've finished now.
Literally everyone who commented said yes.
Oh, okay. Get in my belly. I just read that. Get in my belly.
And there was
I
another
want my
student-
baby back ribs. I want my baby back ribs. Get in my belly. Go on.
Okay.
Again, another cultural reference that she doesn't get.
Shush.
Austin Powers, that was.
Mhm.
Get in my belly.
Cool. Picture Perfect's Dungeon Slave, $5 Canadian. Yes, as long as you two do not fall asleep during the stream.
I'm not going to fall asleep. My audience may, but I won't. Hells to the yeah. See how down with the kids I am?
Oh, yeah, you're so down with the kids.
I really am.
Wow.
Have you got any interesting comments and nice comments and stuff that you want to read out?
Mostly I've just got a stream of yeses at the moment, but I will let you know.
So you've been reading stuff, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm asking you to fill in for a minute. You knew I was asking you to fill in for a minute.
I know,
Fill
but
in
you
for a
have-
minute.
You asked me when I just had a stream of yeses, so it's really hard to find anything in the chat because it's all everyone saying yes, yes, please continue. So they're all enjoying the game and they definitely want to see more, and that's that's like all I have.
That's not good enough.
I'm sorry.
You know, I'm gonna put the camera down here so you can kind of like watch the boxes and stuff going in through the machines and stuff. Like, where's a good angle? I love the fact that you've actually got like real writing on the screens. Isn't that cool?
I can't see it.
No, you'll see it in a second. No, it's freaking awesome. But yeah, and like the stuff goes. So we've got the heater over here. I love the lens flares as well. It's a nice touch. It's kind of mesmerizing watching the stuff going into the machines and things. I'm just gonna leave you looking at this line over here. There you go. That'll do. Right. You ready to fill in?
If people start giving me stuff to talk about, yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh my God, you're a YouTuber in your own right. You live stream in your own right. You can't fill in.
Oh, when was the last time I did a live stream?
You don't have any trouble talking cobblers for half an hour when you're talking to me.
That's not fair.
Oh my God, it's so fair.
We have interesting conversations, thank you.
Oh really? Well, there you go. Relate one of those interesting conversations, then, guys. I'll be back in a minute.
So yeah, guys, anything that you want to talk about or anything that you want to ask me, then put something up in chat. If not, I will just ramble on for a couple of minutes. So hopefully you're enjoying the game and you're enjoying that we.
Why don't you talk about the game? Instead of talking
I-
about you, instead of, oh guys, send me questions so you can talk about me.
I was talking.
See, she did it then.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Oh my goodness me. What do you think of the game? What do you think of all the stuff and putting the machines together and?
That's what I was about to ask them, and you interrupted me.
No, I'm not asking them. What do you think of it? Try and have an original thought. It's so important.
Oh my God! Seriously? Can you not? Well, it's mostly strategy. It's not really my kind of game.
Is it not? What
No.
kind of? I mean, obviously, My Little Pony. Have they sent you the Slaughterhouse and Dog Food Cannery DLC yet?
No.
No. Okay. So other than My Little Pony, what games do you like to play?
I like something with a storyline, like action adventure type games. Strategy is just not really my thing because
Really?
I don't think things through. I just play and then it just all goes horribly wrong.
No. You don't think things through? I can't believe that. Guys, can you believe that? She doesn't think things through. No.
Uh-huh.
If you thought things through, you'd never have agreed to do a live stream with me.
That's not true.
Oh, that's so true. Seriously. If you realised, she doesn't realise. One day she'll realise, she'll be like, what the hell have I been doing with my life? Alright, so apparently we're going to do like a... So Brian Herman just said, Skye should change the maintenance patrol path. Why? Why? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with my maintenance patrol path? And this keeps account of machines that require maintenance, right? And you can see that, like, well, it was 0, but we've now got like 2 machines. But we've got 2 mechanics. And when it says that they need maintenance, if we rush over here and get this before he... Yeah, well, so this one's down, like they need maintenance when they get down to below 50%, but they don't stop working or anything at that point. Not until they get down to, I don't know, like 25% or something, or 20%, and they actually... there are 2 states. First of all, it's restricted output. So like machines won't do their full throughput, or like an electricity station won't produce its full amount of power. And then if it gets down to, I don't know, like, I don't know if it's 0, it'll stop working completely. So no, our maintenance is working beautifully at the moment. Path is working well. Everything's getting repaired. Look, 0. Nothing to be repaired. Now, just in case you've got an emergency, there's this tool over here, the repair tool. That allows you to manually repair a machine. Okay, and the way it works is you've got 5 charges, and then when you start using them, it charges up to a maximum of 5. But if you start to use them slowly, and it's very slow over time, it'll start to build up the charges again. But it takes a long time to do that. Can't picture you've got a thing to read.
I do. James McEwen, £2 British. She lives for nighttime games. Wink smiley face. No comment on that.
That was a bit saucy, wasn't it?
just a little bit, yeah. Just a tad.
And you didn't say anything. You encouraged them. This is the thing. There wasn't even a how very dare you. It's just like, whoa, not off, boys. Form a line.
It wasn't quite form a line.
How many times have we heard that coming from your side of the country? I don't know. Look at it. Look, the demand now. We've got an order for 1,380 camo gloves. Oh yeah, it's ramping up now. So let's get that done. And we'll get, that's another 220, 700, 260, 660, 80. Don't know if we can do those. Let's have a look. We should be able to do at least one more. So, 11, 15 grand, or 16. Boom. Boom. Oh, look at this. We're up to 56,000 now. See, we're starting to... Now everything's set up. We're starting to make some cash. Now, let's have a look at our resources and see. So, we've got a good stock of fabric and plastic that we've bought at cheap prices. We've got a decent amount of gloves and fittings. That'll keep us going for quite a long time, I think. And we do have some excess stock in here that's building up every now and then, so we can keep restocking that. So we've we're looking pretty good. We are looking pretty good. Look, we've got 4,000 of these damn things. You know what? I'm starting to wonder if I need to put another line in, because I'm not sure we're churning these out fast enough. But that's the nice thing about breaking the lines down like this, that you can kind of figure out, oh, do I need to put another another one of these in. All right, I'll put another one of these in. And we've actually got room where I could put another one of these in. I'd have to move this one. Yeah, I'd have to move this one over so that they can get in here, or move this boxing machine over. But I think probably more sensible to move that over. And I could put another one in. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So let's see. What have we got? We still got, yeah, almost 1,000 in stock. Well, we've got 1,000 in stock. Cool. So let's go. Let's go up to the top. So that's 260. Yeah. You know what? If I do that one and that one, I think we could probably just about do those. Almost. So what's that? That's another 7 grand. And boom! Oh, perfect. It's up to 63 grand. Now, if we go and have a look at the finances. Where's the finances? Here's the finances. It tells you the highest wealth that you've ever reached. And the highest wealth that we've ever had was when we started the game. Basically. But we were getting down pretty darn low, and we've suddenly jumped up to 63 grand. And the thing is, right now, most of our, like, the money that we get from sales is profit, because we've already bought, we've already got loads and loads of resources. So they're just continuing to be churned out. You've got like a whole bunch of super chats to read, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Well, you read them out and I'll do some orders.
At Longsight, $2. How many Steam games do you have, and what's your most played?
Most played at this point, it must be Transport Fever. Which God knows how many hours I've got in Transport Fever. 1,500 maybe, something like that, I would think.
Wow.
Yeah, quite a few.
A little bit, yeah.
But how many Steam games have I got? I don't know. Off the top of my head. I suppose I could look. Do you want me to look?
You could.
Go
Sorry.
on. I'll look. I'll look very quickly. He said.
A fair few, I'm guessing.
No, actually, I can't look. I can't look right now. Wow. Let me see. I can't actually look right now. Sorry. So, I don't know. Like, it's probably less than you think. I don't know. Like maybe 100 or so. I'm quite picky about the games that I get. I get sent like loads and loads of games, and most of them, I get sent loads of keys, and most of them I don't even register on Steam. All right, should we start setting up another line? All right, we're gonna have a vote on what we're gonna do. So let's have a look. What?
I had more super chats than that. I was just letting you answer the question.
Okay, we'll get on with it quick.
James McEwen, £2. Now TV Pass. You want to enjoy?
Now TV movie pass for someone to enjoy. I've no idea what that means.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, then come on, get on with it. People want to see me do some stuff. You know, your audio's crapping out, so I'll read it for you. MJ says, a £2 donation, thank you very much.
MJ.
Yeah, shush, your audio's completely messed up. Hashtag grocery fairy. Yeah. And Picture Perfect's Dungeon Slave, $5 says, Skystorm, please let Alex Barton know if you can rename the gloves. What? Individually? I'll call this one Brian. That's Alex. That's Steve. That's Dennis. That's George. No. What do you mean, can you rename the gloves? I'm not sure I understand what you mean by rename. You can rename the lines. So I could I could change the name of this line. Yeah, other than that, I can't think what you mean. Rename the gloves. What changed them from being called camo gloves to being called ladies' evening gloves? Not as far as I know. I just heard you click. Is your audio sorted out yet, Picture?
I don't know, you tell me. Is that any better?
Yeah, it seems to be better now.
Okay, cool.
Good. Right, so guys, vote. Let's bring up the cookbook. Right, these are the items we can make. We're making camo gloves. We've got to decide what are we going to make next. Combat trousers, camo vest, combat boot, or combat backpack. Trousers. Trousers. Trousers.
Only because you know how to make those.
I know how to make combat trousers, and I know how to make combat boots.
Mm.
And vests and combat backpacks aren't like too dissimilar, but the combat trousers would allow me to use the three. I was going to say allow me to use the three-way splitter, but actually no, that's not what I want. Don't know. Can you rename camo gloves to something else? Picture Perfect's Dungeon Slave is asking again. Well, you just asked me and I said I don't know. Well, no, you can't. Let's see. What are people saying? They're saying everything, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a good mix. So I'm just letting it go on a little bit.
It's like, to be honest, we don't really care. Pick one and just get on with it, Skye. What a stupid question. God, you really are an idiot. Why are you asking us? Right, so let's see. Well, let's see what let's have a look at the recipes, and maybe one of them will be more sensible to make. So, combat trousers. To make combat trousers, they're pretty straightforward. It's a fabric sheet gets made into combat trousers, and then we need sewing level 2, zipping level 2, and then end of the line. And that is combat trousers. Now, let's see, we need, I'm pretty sure though that you need 3, well, I know that you need 3, yes, here you go, required inputs. 3 fabric sheets to make one pair of combat trousers. So, I think we should do the combat trousers, because then we can start doing these orders. Where are we, orders? Combat trousers and gloves. So we've got gloves, camo vest and gloves. Lots of gloves. Loads. Like some big orders now. 1,500 gloves. Alright, let's do... What have I got? I've got 2,000 in stock. Let's do those. Let's do those. And let's do those. I think I can just about do those 3 orders. That one, and yeah, cha-ching, 75 grand now, boys. We're getting there. Right. You know what? I could really use some more shelf space. So let's do a bit more shelf space, because there's nothing worse than running out of shelf space and having the boxes all stacking up all over the floors. It's kind of annoying. Now there are also these are the small racks. I could do the research to research. You can get medium racks and large racks. Oh yeah, and let's face it, who doesn't like a large rack?
Yeah.
Cool, and I can actually research it to get it another stack higher as well. So we've got that. You know what? I'm gonna put. Eventually, I'm going to put it all the way along here, but I'm just going to put in a bit more for now, I think. So, Because I want to be able to build this line and not have to worry too much that everything's getting out of control, which it absolutely will. So we'll just do a bit more. I still haven't kind of discovered the best way to do these racks. Like, is it like do like one level at a time, or do like one stack? I think probably the best is one stack at a time. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Starting to get into a bit of a rhythm now. Boom, boom, boom. See, when I'm doing something mundane like that, that's when you should have all your super chats. And of course, none. Not a single super chat. Right, let's get this freaking line done. Right, I've got plenty of storage space now, thank God. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to research. Get a bit of research going. Let's see. What do I want? Research. We can get our 1% budget going again. So we keep the points coming in. And let's do... where's my storage? This is... that's medium racks. I can get medium racks now. These have a storage capacity of 10. Large. Oh, large have a storage capacity of 21. Jeez. This allows me rack stacking 5. You know what? I might go for medium. Let's get medium racks. Yeah, go on. Let's do that. Alright, cool. Okay, so combat trousers. What do I want? Cookbook, combat trousers. Combat trousers. So, fabric sheets go into the cutter, then sew, zip, end of line. Wow, that's easy. All right, so let's do it. What do we want? We want the first thing I want is a cutter, because I need to see if I'm outputting combat trousers. So we need 3 fabric sheets. It crafts 1 pair of trousers every 2 seconds and outputs 1 every 2 seconds. So this is actually a very easy line to get good efficiency on. All right, in that case, we want to be producing... I think we want to be producing at least 1 pair a second. So, and I'm actually thinking that to, like, maybe even do 3 of these. Huh. Oh, you know what I should have researched? I should have researched the next... Oh, man. Remind me when the research comes up, because what I should have researched was go down this line control capacity so that I can get more machines on a single line. Remind me when the research gets done, guys. Remind me. All right, so we're going to try and set up a line to have like 3 lots of trousers being produced. I don't know, might even do more than that. I might even do 4. Yeah, it's possible. So what we want, hang on, what was it? We need 3 sheets. Oh yeah, this is okay, here we go. So this is the kind of conundrum with this. We need 3 fabric sheets. We craft 1 every 2 seconds. So that means we want 1.5 fabric sheets per second. Nah. So what you know what, I'm going to actually try and do it, like just for the exercise. So in that case, what I would need to do would be to have, if I had 3 dispensers, so let's have 1, 2, 3, well, how am I going to want this? I'm probably going to want this oriented the other way, aren't I? Yeah. Let's turn this round. Have that there. That And that there. Actually, do I want it like that? I don't know. What I'm thinking of, guys, is that I need to have a splitter like that. No, actually, no. I do want them like this. After all, oops. Sorry, my bad. Let's leave one space and see if that works. So, if I do it like that. Ha! Ha! Alright. We might be getting somewhere. Okay, what I want is that. Now. Now. I need some spacing so that the engineers can get to this machine. And I'm going to have conveyor belts here and here. So, yeah, that needs to be spaced out a bit. So, let's go to there. Let's have you there. Have you there. Right, that should be enough space for my engineers to get through. Or my mechanics, I should say. So, we'll have that, 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 that. And then this is going to be bringing out 2 lines like that. And what we want to do is add to those lines, isn't it? Yep. Like that. That works. Now that gives us onto these lines 1.5 per second, doesn't it? Yes, it does, Skye. Cool. Good news. Okay, so now the problem is that I can't get 2 cutters next to each other. So I've got to kind of split these lines a little bit. So probably let's do it like this. If I have that going that way and then that way into that machine, and then we get this one. Are these guys like giving me any clever ideas and stuff of what I should be doing? Like, don't put that there, Skye. No, you're doing it all wrong, you frickin' idiot.
They're saying that you need to research the control thingy.
Oh, thank you, guys.
And I have some super chats.
Oh, well, while I do this, you go and do that.
Okay, so Corpse Hatch was $8 and 55 cents. Doing racks, kids, ask your parents. Alex Barton was £5 British. Can you rename the gloves line to Cryptic Colouring Gloves Line? And
hang on. Let me get that there. You want what done who now how?
can you rename the gloves line to Cryptic Colouring Gloves Line?
Oh, why is this all powered off? Oh, because apparently I don't have enough capacity. Oh, good point. Good point. Need more capacity. Hang on a second. Let's get some more capacity. Boom. There we go.
There was one more.
Yeah, go for it.
Picture Perfect Dungeon Slay, $5 Skye Storme, please name the combat trousers line the big pink thingy cover.
Oh my god. So rename the gloves line to Cryptic Colouring Gloves Line. Alright, hang on a second. So you want this one. Well, no, you want, I suppose, you want the finished product line, don't you? Yeah. I should go to here because then I've got all the lines. So the camo glove line, you want to be, come here, damn you. What was it?
Cryptic Colouring Gloves Line.
I can't spell it. Cryptic Colouring, which I can't spell. Colouring glove line. Okay. It's going to be Cryptic Colouring Glove Line 1. So that's that. Now, what was the other one?
So the trousers line should be the big pink thingy cover.
Oh, okay. Remind me when I put it in. All right. So that's good. That's going to work. So this should be. Let's see. This is just fabric sheets, isn't it? Now, by the way, there is a shortcut. Okay, when you're setting up multiple machines, rather than having to click on the machine and go to the output and select what you want, if you do Alt right click, right, it sets up a copy output. Okay, so I can now, right, Alt left click on any of the machines, and it automatically copies the settings from here, right? So now this is 8, 9, and 10 are all set up the same. Isn't that cool? It's micromanagement, like everything I've come across that's a micromanagement issue, there's a solution for. It's very good. I like it. All right, so let's get back to our trousers. Here we are. Let's keep examining my trousers. What do I want? Oh yeah, trousers. So we get the fabric sheets.
You need to alter your conveyor belts for the end of your trousers line, because apparently they're just going to fall off the end.
Oh, they are. You're right. You're right, guys. You're right. That needs to go there, and that needs to go there. There we go.
Apparently the machine's the wrong way around as well.
Oh. That one. Yeah, that was the wrong way around. There we go. There we go. That's right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know. That would have screwed up hugely. What was I doing? So yeah, they go into the cutting machine, and then they just need to be sewed twice and zipped twice. Right. What we want to do here is to merge the lines again, because we don't want to put sewing machines and zipping machines here, and sewing machines and zipping machines here, because it's a waste of time. So what we want to do is reunify the lines into a central line, which is going to be like that. So it's a shame that I can't get these lines a bit closer together, but it is what it is. I'm looking at this and thinking there's got to be a better way of doing than this. Because that's going on to there, which is going to there, going into there. So this doesn't need to go onto there to go all the way back round here. It just needs to go into there, doesn't it? So that could be removed. That could be removed. That can be put there. That can be put there. Right, I've done T2. Let's do T3 as well. Research T3. There we go. Oh, I need 140 research points, which I don't have. You know what? Crank it up to 2%. That'll give me... Oh man, it only gives me 5 points a day. What? Okay. Alright, it's what it is. It's not important for this stream anyway. So, let's see.
We have another super chat.
Oh, go on.
Marlon Lopez, $3
Oh,
and
hello,
77
Marlon.
cents. Big thingies show up in many colours.
Do they?
Apparently.
Well, I can assure you that my pink thingy's only ever been pink. Well,
good to know, thanks.
well, there was that one time, but I went to the doctor, so he gave me some ointment, and it was all alright. It was all alright in the end. Now, why did you laugh when I said hello to Marlon? Tosh?
I didn't.
You did. You giggled.
I giggled at the message, not at your saying hello to him.
Oh, okay. Because Marlon, I hope we're going to see you on Discord after this stream. Flip that around, so that's going to go like that. So we'll bring those together onto a single line, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go sew, zip, zip. So sewing level 1, we need to sew it twice. So sew, zip, zip, slow. And then we need zipping machines. Now I gotta say, I'm kind of tempted to just put these together. What I could do if I flip it around that way and redirect the line like that, and then do zip and zip, and then so then go on.
We have a special guest in chat.
Oh, do we?
Mhm.
And then I can box it up. Go on.
Richard Seabrook, the designer for the game.
No way, Richard's here.
Mhm.
Woo! Hey guys, give it up for Richard Seabrook. Richard, along with a couple of his compatriots, have made this game, and yeah. So if you've got any questions for Richard, then he's here. Ask the darn question. Great, thank you for turning up, Richard. That's awesome sauce. By the way, I won't spoil the surprise, but Richard is actually working on something. He's actually literally building something that can be that can be given away in special giveaways to you guys. Oh yeah, this is what Richard does. He sits there thinking of ways that he can do wonderful things for you guys.
Oh, that's lovely.
He's awesome. He's like Santa Claus, but with a keyboard. So there you go. And Alex Barton's off straight away. Richard, will you be adding nukes into the game? Oh dear. I've got to say, Richard, you have created, like, already this game is awesome. Now I know that early on, you did go through some kind of sort of rough times with people getting a little bit frustrated with some bugs and all the rest of it. But I've got to say, man, the game is looking pretty freaking sweet now. All right, so I think we'll go into the boxing machine, which is the last stage, and then we want to end the line with an end of line, and I'm going to flip it around that way and pop it there, I think, and that kind of works. All right, sweet. So let's have a look. Let's make sure everything's set up. So got my fabric sheet. So 1.5 fabric sheets per second should be going into each one of these machines, which will give us 3 sheets every 2 seconds. We output 1 every 2 seconds. So we'll have trousers coming out there. We'll have trousers coming out there. Then they go through the 2 sewing machines. That's set up. That needs to be set up. There we go. Combat trousers. Then we go sew, zip, box. And we're done. And that looks like it actually works. Now, how many machines have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I've got enough to do that in one line. Hooray! So, go to station. Yeah, set up a new line, please. This is going to be... Well, what was it? Pink thingy... What was it? Big pink thingy cover.
Yes, I think so. Let me just double check. The big pink thingy cover, yes.
Big pink... Well, it'd be big pink thingy covers, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Well, that's what trousers are.
Mm-hmm.
Big pink thingy covers. Right, so that'll be big pink thingy covers line 1. Sweet. All right, so we want to add in a station, which we'll put. Oh, you know what? We've got a bit of room down here. Let's give him a little spot there. There you go.
We have a super chat.
Hire a guy. You know, can I just like start this line and see if it works while you're reading that out?
Yeah. So Corpse Hatch, $9 and 99 cents. Shout out to Richard Seabrick for stopping by for the stream.
Damn straight. Have I got enough power to do that? Doesn't look like I've got enough power to do this. Hang on a second. Where's my line again? Big pink thingy covers. Oh, I haven't put the machines on. I always forget. This is the step that Richard, put in a reminder. Like, when you create a line, can you like pop up something on the screen that says, Skye Storme, please add the machines to the line, you idiot. Because I always forget. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are done. Right, should we do it? Should we go for it? Yeah, let's go for it. Big pink thingy covers. Power on. Woohoo! So, here we go. Look. Oh, so, yeah. So we're going to have, oh, yeah. They will sort themselves out. Here we go. So we're getting 1.5 going into each one of these machines. So they're turning out a pair of trousers every 2 seconds. And then the trousers come down here and through the 2 sewing machines. So let's get the tool, the item queue, the item tool, the item queues tool. And you'll see that before they're all zeros and then afterwards they're all S2s. And you can see them going S1, S2 as they go through the 2 sewing machines. And then they go through here and they go Z1, Z2. So that by the time they come out down this line, they're S2 and Z2. So they've been sewn twice and zipped twice. And then they go into here. And here's our first box of trousers. Oh my God, have you ever been so happy about producing trousers? I know I haven't. And you know, when you produce a line, like, I don't know about you, but I can't think really of how to improve that line particularly. I'm just wondering, I may need to space this out a little bit so that the mechanic can get in here to repair this machine, but we'll see how it goes. Let's, now, talking of mechanics, we seem to be doing okay with the mechanics, but I'm gonna extend my patrol. So what do I want to do? I want to edit this, and I want to extend my patrol. You know what? I want to undo that because I want them to come straight up here, really. So undo that. So come to there, and then you can come up here. To be honest, do I want him to go back? I think he's going to be close enough to repair all of these machines. I suppose I could get him to go the other side, couldn't I? Yeah, go and have a wander down there. There you go. So have a wander down there. Now, the only thing is, if he runs out of tools, he's going to have to go all the way back over there to get some tools to come back and like repair stuff. So it would be kind of good if he could get tools a bit closer. So I'm thinking we've got a bit of space here. So how about we throw in a tool station just over here? Because that's then kind of central to everything, isn't it? Pretty much. I mean, I could put another one somewhere over here, but I can't really think of where. Go on. Were you going to say something?
We have a super chat, but more importantly, Alex Thomas is here. Hey, Alex.
Woohoo! Oh, Guggits. Guggits, be afraid. Be very afraid. Guggits, who goes by the name of Picture Perfect's Dungeon Slave, is, I believe, currently the top super chatter.
He is.
He is. He's top super chatter. Well, Alex Thomas, the #1 super chatter, has arrived. Oh, be afraid. Be very afraid. How you doing, Alex? Good to have you here.
And
Your audio's just gone again. Your audio's been really playing up today.
yeah,
I need to do some orders. You talk. I'm going to do some orders.
there's a super chat from I Equinox YT, £2 British. It's a tongue twister. 6 sizzling sausages sitting on the wall. There.
Cool. This is going to bring in some cash. So we're actually at minus 8,000. So let's get some cash coming in. So there's 8,000, another 5. That's another 5, another 3, another 1.5. Okay, let's do some more. So we've got 660, 160. That's fine. 1,500. That's more like it. 860 we can do. 940 we can do. 720, 56. We've got 6,000. So we could do a lot of these orders. Let's do those. Let's see what that brings in. So what have we got? Another 10, 16, 16. What's that? 22. I don't know. I'm going to stop trying to add it up. It's lots. Look at that. Back up to 57,000. Hooray! There was much rejoicing. All right, cool. And we've paid for a whole new line. We've paid for more research and stuff. So we're actually starting to get into pretty good territory. Now, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you. But I reckon that we need more trousers. I don't think that's enough trousers. I really don't. I'm looking at this line and thinking, can I optimize this and like make it a bit smaller and stuff? And I mean, I could a bit, but you know, I think I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not hideously unhappy with it. I mean, I got to say, I kind of don't really like what happens when you have lines feeding into a single line like this. It's it can be a bit messy, but it does work. I mean, but they like bounce around and stuff, and occasionally they'll pop off the conveyor belt. But broadly speaking, it works. It works pretty darn well. Do me a favour, Picture. Keep an eye out for Richard.
Yeah, I was just about to tell you, he just said something that I thought was interesting, that they're going to be adding different shaped factories soon. So I guess that'll be more of a challenge.
Oh, coolness. Different shaped factories are on the way, guys. I've got to say, personally, I just like tons and tons of space, so I just build crazy things. But yeah, loving it, loving it.
We also had a super chat from Co-op Thatch, $2 and 66 cents.
Aw.
Need more combat platoons.
Pantaloons.
I corrected myself.
Yeah, we need. I think we need to be making more trousers. Let's see how quickly are our trousers going up.
Up or down?
I need to be looking at my see our camo gloves are flying up, but our combat trousers going up pretty darn slowly. Like really slowly. Let's do some more orders. That's combat. We can do. Oh no, we can't do that yet. Oh, here we go. Combat trousers and camo gloves. Woohoo! And we could do that order. Our first combination order, guys. Boom. And oh, I've got some stuff in there already. Yeah, so what's that going to bring in? 16,640. Boom. All right. I've got 2 more orders that I need to fulfill there before I do anything else. So yeah, I'm thinking some more. Should we do another trouser line quick? Oh, Richard. Here's a question for Richard, and I think this is a good question because I've seen this on the forums, right? are you going to add a feature whereby I could copy a line like this, right, and just create a duplicate line? Because I can see a lot of people wanting to do that. It's like, having crafted a line like this, I just want to, I don't know, like click and drag, select it, and then just go. Or I don't know, maybe you could do it from the control group or something. I don't know, but well, that wouldn't bring in the conveyor belts. But the ability to duplicate a line like that would be freaking awesome. Because I know, for example, there are multiple items which are going to require things like plastic fittings, right? So these plastic fittings here. It would be really nice to be able to just copy this line and duplicate it as many times as I need to produce as many plastic fittings as I need and stuff like that. Oh ho ho! Richard says... Is that replying to me? I hope that's replying to me. He says we already have that working in a test version. Oh no, that's at St Cuthbert. St Cuthbert was asking him, will there be multi-level crafting lines and vertical conveyors? There you go. So, weekly estimation report. This is what's used if this is a passive factory, I believe. So production it's gone now. But production value was like 10 grand, and the running costs were like 4 grand, I think. I think those are the values that are used when the factory's passive. I think. I'm not sure. I think. All right. So what we're going to have to do is duplicate this manually, but I think it's worth doing.
Richard did answer you. He said blueprint lines are coming next update.
Woohoo! There you go, guys. Next update. Go to my store, buy the game, because they're going to have blueprints in the next update, and you want to be ready for it. I mean, fancy they released the blueprints update, and you haven't got the game. What are you going to do then? Then you can't. It's too late then, guys, because then you can't just say, "Oh well, I'll buy the game and then I'll load up the blueprints update." Yeah, but you've got to learn how to play then, haven't you? Before you can start making blueprints. It's too late. So you need to buy it now. Go to my store and buy it now. Oh dear. Have you put the link up for my store?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Actually, I'm gonna try a different approach, guys. Please go and buy this game from my store, because otherwise Richard's gonna shout at me because I told him that I'd sell lots of copies for him. I was like, "Oh, my guys are gonna love this. Please let me put it in my store." And he was like, "No, you're stupid." I was like, "Yeah, no, but I'm kind of cute as well." He was like, "No, you're not." I was like, "What about if I gave you a £5?" And he said, "You're all right then." So then I got it in my store. So now I've actually got to like sell some for him, because otherwise he's going to be like, "No, if we make another game, not giving you any." You got super chats. Read them out. God, you're slow. We can't hear you, so you're
okay. I'm here. Alex Torres, #1 super chatter, $2 and 33 cents. Played this game, it's awesome. Thank you, Skye. Smiley face.
Richard actually gave me 3 copies of the game to give away, which I gave away on Sunday's live stream. And Alex was the first person to get a copy. And it's so nice to hear him coming back and saying that he really enjoyed the game. So thank you for that, Alex. And yeah, I've got to say, it really is a great game. I have been playing this, like ever since I started playing it, I basically haven't stopped. And I just want to, there's so much more I want to do. There are lots and lots of problems that I want to like start tackling. It's very much a puzzle game, right? And when you get into the really complicated lines, and then you've got to start building like walkways and stuff, because all your lines are going to start crossing, and there'll be machines that you can't access, and then you've got to put in like walkways, with ladders so that your mechanics can like cross the lines and walk around to get to all of your machines and stuff. Oh, awesome. I can't wait to get into all of that. Oh, look at this. That's a two-way junction platform. Cool. That's gonna be. Yeah. I almost feel like putting in a. I don't need one, but I kind of feel like putting one in so my mechanics can walk around and look down on their kingdom, their fiefdom. What do I want to do? I want to go to. I want to put in a splitter, don't I? Yeah. So, splitter goes in there, and then we want conveyor belts. So I'm looking at this and thinking, instead of bringing these out straight like I did, I probably should have brought them out to the side. Yeah. See, so I brought them out to the side like that. I'd need to move these out wider though, that's the only thing if I did that. So, I don't know.
There was also a super chat from Alex Barton.
But yeah, I'm looking at it now and thinking, yeah, you know what? I could just get rid of that, and that. And shrink this down, couldn't I? I could just get rid of that row. Yeah. I'm not going to. I'm just going to, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, what do we want to do? Do you want to read out super chats?
Yes, Alex Barton, £5 I assume if you stagger your line mergers, you have less product collision issues.
Do you mean, whoops? Do you mean these collisions? Then yeah, I guess. I mean, I suppose what I could do here, and I could actually do this. If I put that going down there, and then had that one going into there and got rid of this. You know what? Go on. Where's the line? Let me power off the line for a second. So, why is this telling me I don't have enough? I want to power you off. I think it's because I've got these new machines. Let me put. You know what? Let me add a bit of power. Power's not really that expensive, so. There we go. You're going to let me turn this off now? Nope, it's not. Why? What's wrong with you? Yeah, well, you're already on. I want to turn you off. Huh, weird. Let's go to here. Now this is the big pink thing he covers, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Turn you off. There we go. And the stuff cuff stops coming out. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, if we did it that way, get rid of that. I could go over there. And then, so we want that there. Oh, no. That there. That one there. So if we did it like that, yeah, that might be a bit better. Let's give that a try, shall we? Yep, much better. Thank you for that suggestion. So yeah, so we're getting 1 a second out of here, and then 1 a second from here, which is being split. So we're getting 1.5 per second into the cutters. We need 3 sheets every 2 seconds. That's exactly what we're getting. So 1.5 per second times 2, 3 per 2 seconds. That line is basically perfect. Still got a long way before I can make these 2 lines over here perfect. Because look, we're still building up these these backlogs that I have to manually clear. Restock that, restock that, and restock that. So let's have a look at our resources now. So we're a bit low on fabric sheets. Prices must be high, but we've stocked up on plastic blocks. That's good. We've got plenty of plastic fittings, plenty of gloves. Cool. And we've got a bunch that we need to sell. Let me see. You know what? Let me do some orders first, and then we'll finish this line off. So first of all, I need to do these two because these are orders that we've accepted. We need to complete them, and then let's see what's available. So let's go up here. Can't do that one. What you need to, once you start getting multiple products, you need to start looking for where you've got those multiple products in combined orders. So let's see. Here we've got 140 combat trousers and 660 gloves. We'll do that. And same here, 180 and 1120. Yeah, that's a good one. We'll do that. That brings us 16. That's 26,000 coming in. Boom, boom. Ho ho ho! That's more like it. All right, sweet. Right, let's get this new line going. What do I want? I want a couple of cutters. So we're gonna have that there and there. Have I got that lined up right? I think I have actually. It's lined up, but it's not close enough. There we go. And there we go. And what do I want then? Okay, so you're going to go there. We want flip you around. Oh, wrong way. Oh, oh, oh. So that comes out of there. We want 2 more there and there. Then we want a couple of sewing machines. Sewing machine goes there and there. Then we want to turn the corner, don't we? Yep. Turn the corner that way. Oh, I didn't change this around. Need to change that around. Then we've got 2 zippers which go in, let's see, like that and that. Then turn the corner again into a boxing machine. Now, you know what? I'm putting this stuff in and I'm now thinking to myself, hang on a second. I don't need to do this. What I need to do here is hook this up. Right, here we go. To that. And all of this stuff. Now, I could reuse this, but for now, I'm actually going to use the demolition mode to get it out of the way. And it gives you half the money back. So let's get rid of that. So, I want to move that. That goes there. Oh, not quite. Hang on. Goes... Oh yeah, that goes there. I couldn't figure it out then. I am such a moron. Right. Oh, I've got a spare one there. That'll do. So you go there and you go there. Hooray! Now the thing is, all this highlighted stuff. I've got how many? You know what? Let's bring it up. Bring it up using this. So much easier. So this has got 11 machines on it, and I need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is no way, even if I did the extra research, the maximum number of machines you can have is 16. So what I'm going to have to do is put in, where are we? An extra line. This obviously will be big pink thingy covers 2. Oh, I'm not going to retype it, whatever. And then put in a station like over here. Employ somebody to work there. And then I'm gonna remember to add the machines. Yes, and there was much rejoicing. Boom, 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 boom. So this one's just gonna handle these 6 machines, and you can do this even though they're on the same line. It's just a different control group, right? So this is going to be an extra 60 power. I've got loads of power, so I just need to double check my settings. So this, here we go. See. Set this up for fabric sheets, and then Alt right click to copy that machine, Alt left click, and those now will all be set to plastic sheets. Boom, boom, boom. Hooray. And then I can do the same over here. I can copy the settings from this machine and then into that one and that one. So that is now set up for combat trousers, combat trousers. Hooray. Awesome sauce. So I think we're done. Let's go for it. Power on, baby. Here we go. Oh, no. Something's not working. Oh, no, look. Okay. I'm going to turn that power off on that. Move that out of the way. And then I'm going to get my Hoover. Sweep those up. Those will be returned to the inventory. Then put that in the right place and turn it back on again. There we go. And there come our extra sheets. Sweet. So now we're going to be producing even more trousers. Now what we need to see is how they kind of fit onto the line and see if they work. And it's a little bit crowded, but we're kind of just about getting through it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Just. Oh, awesome, isn't it? Now, if it was all getting a bit too crowded, what I could have done was essentially reverse this and go this way round, put in a couple of sewing machines, put in a couple of zippers here, but still route them into the boxing, because there's no reason they shouldn't go into the same boxing machine, really. Yeah. Cool. So now we are churning out twice as many trousers, or big pink thingy covers. Yeah, we're turning out a decent. Look, we're starting to. They're starting to flow now, which is good news. Let's have a look at our resources. So we've got loads of plastic, fabric sheets. Obviously, the market is expensive. Oh, well, they're both expensive at the moment. So yeah, we're just buying little bits of automatically. If anybody hasn't seen the automation rules, we're just buying little bits automatically at the moment because it's expensive, and then once it gets cheap, we automatically buy loads, and that's because of the layered automation rules that you can put in, which are freaking awesome. Richard, the automation rules, love it, mate. Absolutely love it. All right, so now we can go and start fulfilling some orders. So what have we got? We've got 3,260 camo gloves. Let's see, how are we doing on trousers? We've got 1,000 trousers. So, yeah, we can. We'll do that. Let's see, we got any other multiples? Yeah, well, that's 1,000. Yeah, that's a good one to do. That moves lots of gloves. Cool. And that's a good one as well. We'll do that. And that's all the multiples. Can't do that one because it needs ammo as well. So, active orders, we'll do that one. Boom, boom, boom. That, 85 grand we're up to now. Things are really going to rattle along now in terms of bringing in the old profits. What else have we got? So we've got 880 camo gloves. And we've got 600 combat trousers. So we'll fulfill that one. And yeah, that's fine for now, actually. So, yeah, we actually want lots of camo gloves at the moment. We've got some big... I mean, these aren't like very in the scheme of things. You'll see later on in the game, these go like just like grow. These are not huge orders, but they're quite large orders. So we'll kind of save up for those. Let's complete that one. Boom. Oh man, we're almost up to 100,000. Good lord. We've turned it around, boys. We've turned it around. We've got 46 points to spend. We need to crank up our research budget a little bit if we want to do more research.
Skye?
Yeah?
Richard is off.
Oh, see you, Richard. Thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. Thank you for the game. Thank you for the freebies that we're able to give away and everything. See you soon. How do I turn this off? There we go. So there you go. I mean, and look, it's like a tiny little fraction of our factory. But, I mean, if you're anything like me, and you like creating like fairly elegant designs and stuff, oh my god, you're going to love this game. Throw up the link again.
Done.
Oh, very good. So yeah, if you want to pick up the game, now you can just go and get it on Steam, but you can pick it up from my store. They are 100% Steam keys, direct from Richard's company, C Corp, who are the developers of this game. Oh, look, one of our staff is protesting. He can't rest. Now, this means that either there isn't enough room, and let's face it, there's enough room, right? Or it's not close enough to him. So I think it's this guy probably complaining that that's too far away. So what we need to do is create another restroom over here. Oh, here, see, look, he's wandering around here, unhappy. So let's do this quickly, because otherwise he will actually quit. Let's put in, like a couple of sofas like that, and we'll have a couple of sofas like that. And do you want a TV to watch, mate? There might be foxes on. Oh, look, there's foxes on the telly. Again. Oh, look at them running around playing. Oh, they're so cute. Fox TV. All right, and should we give like have a plant? Have a couple of plants. There you go. Make you happy. So let's see. His energy's minus 45 at the moment. If he'd got right to the bottom of his bar, which is, I don't know, minus, I guess it's like minus 100 or something. That's when he quits. But now that he can rest, he'll recover his energy, charge himself up, and then he'll go back to work. Hooray! And there'll be much rejoicing. All right. Oh, I need to change my route, don't I? I need to change my patrol. Oh, yes, I do. So we went to here. So really, what we want them to do is come up here, go down here in case they need to do these, and then I'm just wondering if I need them to come like across here. See, I could tell them to actually go like down there, across there, and actually come into that area. But they should be close enough at this point to register if these machines need repairing and then walk around. But you know what? Like that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna add a couple of mechanics, I think. Save that. Well, I'm gonna add one mechanic, I think. So mechanic, recruit an extra mechanic, and assign him to that patrol, please. Boom. There we go.
Alex Barton was just saying that Richard mentioned you can add your own video to the game file, so you can have that playing on the TV.
Oh, really? Oh, I've got to look for that.
You've got to put one of your videos in
Oh,
there.
well, I've got to put this video of me playing this game. Because like, the irony of how do you relax in this factory? Oh, we go and watch Skystorm, like doing exactly the same thing. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Oh yeah. That's a great idea. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna finish off my last orders. So let's see. What can I do? We've got 3,000 camo gloves. We got got 840 trousers. Whoa! We are trouser rich. All right, so that's kind of balanced. We'll do that one. Any other? Yeah, we'll do that one as well. And then it's all just gloves. We'll do any little. It's a good idea to get little orders out of the way because it frees up a slot for new orders. There is a limit to how many orders you can have stacked up. So like little tiny orders, it's a good idea to kind of get them out of the way. Well, let's do it. That's something like 80 gloves. It's kind of a silly order. That's a really small order we can get rid of. We'll do that one as well. 66. Oh, this is like 340. Let's get rid of that one as well. 160. Boom. Alright, cool. Let's get rid of all of those orders. What does that bring us in? We're bringing in 14,000, another 10,000, 5. Boom, boom, boom. Yes! I managed to end the stream with over 100,000! And I was at -8 at one point. Hooray. You're allowed to go to... I don't know. It does tell you, I think, in the help. You're allowed to go to like minus 50 or minus 75,000 or something. I think it's minus 75,000. Does it tell you somewhere? Nope. Nope. Basic controls. No, that's basic controls. Plot stashes. No. No. Decoration. Present mechanics. Market automation. No. Multiple factories. No. It does tell you somewhere. Maybe it's in the, like, is it in the financing? I don't know. Oh, there you go. Bankruptcy threshold is minus $77,319, apparently. So
it's very specific.
If you get to that level, you go bankrupt and that's it, game over. Thanks for playing. Right? We got to minus 8,000. But now we're over 100,000. Yay, freaking us. That's what I say. Can I do any more orders? This is serious. It's so freaking addictive. I could do that one. Have we got any more trouser orders? Oh, I could do that one as well. You know what? Do that one. And I could do the 700, couldn't I? Yeah, do that. Let's do that one. And that one. Whoa, 114,000, guys. Alrighty. So there you go, guys. I mean, that is Gunsmith. Now... I want to like kind of carry on doing more of this because like the lines get kind of crazy the more like the further up the tech tree you go. And so we've got new orders available, which I'm not going to look at. Read out your super chats.
Corpse Hatch, $25.25. Videos of the children cave incident would be hilarious.
Kind of would, actually. Oh, we could actually do that. That would be pretty funny. You know what? We could get. I could try and get some video of Picture Perfect, like looking through a telescope.
Oh my god!
Should we do that? That'd be good.
No.
Welcome to Creepy Stalker TV. On this week's episode, Crazy Stalker Chick.
If you put a video of me in your game, there is going to be some serious consequences.
Really?
Oh god, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for the encouragement. I didn't need encouragement, but hey, I want to put another tool station in over here, I think, because it'll kind of look good-ish. Let me put it there. There we go. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Guys, I've got to say, it's a freaking great game. I love it. There's so much more to do. I'm going to take a show of hands, guys. Would you like me to play this game more? Either whether I do a Let's Play series or whether I do more live streams, like whichever. You can be specific if you wish, but if you want to just say yes or no, do you want to see more of this game? And then when we get the answer to that, we're going to wrap it all up. So did you throw the link up to my store again?
I can do that for you.
Yeah, throw up the link for my store. Guys, if any of you are interested in picking up the game, you'll probably want to throw it up a couple of times because there's going to be loads of stuff scrolling up. But look out for Picture Perfect's links. You'll see the links to my store. If you want to support me, support my channel, then think about perhaps buying the game on my store. They're 100% authentic Steam keys, direct from the developers. So yeah, if you don't want to support me, if you think that I'm a bit of a dick and I really shouldn't be supported, just still go and buy it, but go and buy it on Steam. It's exactly the same thing. Lots of people saying yes.
Indeed.
Well, I think that's pretty categoric. Oh, yes. Somebody just said the line stopped. Yeah, this line stopped. Oh, because this guy was unhappy. But he's happy now, so we can start it up again. There we go. Hooray! And the trousers flow again. Now, if we look down here, where there's no overage, there's no build-up of anything. That's awesome. So that's that line. I gotta say, that line is freaking sweet. That is awesome. There's no build-up on this line. This line's fine. The only build-up that we get, so the only inefficiency, is this build-up. So we just need to slow the input down like fractionally into these machines. So let's restock, and restock, and restock. And we end up at the end of the episode, or the end of the live stream. Well, we're totally stocked up with stuff. We've got like 7,500 fabric sheets and plastic blocks. What's that worth? God knows. I've no idea. And we've got plenty of plastic fittings and fabric gloves. And we've got like 2,000 camo gloves, 400 combat trousers in stock, which I could go and sell now, which would bring us in. Yeah, I would love to end the stream with 125,000, which is like what we started with. If I do that one and that one, and I could do, that's combat trousers and gloves, isn't it? We could do that one. Let's see, like how close could I get to the amount? Oh, 122. Oh, look! Yes! The maximum cash that I'd ever had was 128,000, wasn't it, according to finance? Yeah, in fact, I'm short $300. Oh, well, I solved that freaking problem for a starters. Here we go. Camo gloves. Fulfill the order. Yes! Not research, you bonehead. Finances. We are now at the richest we've ever been. Do you feel rich, Picture?
Well, I do now. Have you seen Alex is back on top?
Oh my goodness, Alex. I told you, Guggits. Didn't I? Didn't I tell you? I knew he was going to do it. Alex Thomas, the #1 super chatter, has done it again. A donation of... Oh, it's for you. It's for you to read out.
Yeah.
It is.
Alex Thomas, #1 super chatter, $127 and 33 cents. Great game. Do live streams and let's plays. I'd love to see it. Awesome sauce.
I couldn't have said it better myself. And what a fantastic way to end the stream. Thank you so much, Alex. I'll see you guys in Discord. That is channel members and Patreon supporters. I will see you in Discord immediately after this stream. Picture Perfect, you're going to bed, aren't you?
Quite possibly.
What do you mean, quite possibly? What, you've got to get up tomorrow. You've got work.
I do have work tomorrow, yes.
You do. Poor girl. So you're not going to be on Discord, are you?
No, I'm going to be good.
No. So say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody. It's been lovely chatting to you all, as always. And thank you, Skye, for having me.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. Guys, thank you. Thank you to everybody that's watched, commented, super chatted, and all that kind of stuff. And especially to the guys who've purchased the game on my store. Thanks to all of you. I'll see you in Discord. If you're not going to be in Discord, then I will see you for the next video or the next live stream. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.